Parents, what are your plans today? Are you gonna wake up in your comfortable bed, your climate-controlled house? You're gonna go out to your garage, start your car, pull out. Maybe, but when you're seeing this, it's still cold outside. Maybe when you're seeing this, it's finally warm outside. Too hot, but you don't wanna go outside in the heat. You don't wanna go outside in the snow. You wanna get in your car, you wanna drive to wherever you're going. Maybe when you're going to work, you have to run inside real quick in the freezing cold, but you get inside and you're in your climate controlled work, your office. And then again, you run out to your car, you come home, you go back in your climate controlled house. Later on, you cuddle up in your warm, cozy bed and you go to sleep. How does that challenge you at all? It doesn't. So a few months ago, I was listening to my pastor at church and he had a quote. It was by someone else. I don't know who it was, but I'll just say my pastor said it. It was constant comfort leads to chronic dissatisfaction. So our goal for this week is to challenge your kids. Challenge them to do something physical. My own kids, I've had to get them out of their shell to get off the couch, stop playing video games, and go do something physical. For myself, I'll take it back to myself. If you know me, about 5 years ago, I was probably 30 pounds heavier. And it finally hit me to say, this isn't gonna be me anymore. I had to make that change to start challenging myself. It started out with my diet, but then it quickly moved into what am I doing to exercise? And I quickly moved to what I started doing, I guess, challenges in the mornings where I'd get up, finally deciding to get up in the morning before I go to work and I would go run. And I decided this, actually it was cold outside and I didn't want to push it off because I knew if I pushed it off another month till it warmed up, I may not do it. So I started running when it was cold. And I kept going. When it gets to that 90, 95 degrees, sometimes that's the best time to go out and challenge yourself because you're pushing yourself even harder. So as parents, we need to teach our kids to get out of their comfort zone. Do we want our kids coming home from work every day after they graduate college and just sitting on the couch, not doing anything? Or do we want to teach them by example to get out and actually challenge themselves to do something hard? So have a talk with your kids sometime this week about doing something challenging. Maybe your kids are already in sports. Challenge them to take that next step. And it doesn't have to be physical either. Maybe if they're just starting a sport or it's at the beginning of the season, maybe there's a captain's position that they might be able to get to. Challenge them to do what they need to get to that position. Maybe if they are working a job, there's a management position that's open, but they don't want to do it because that's just too much work. Why do I want to do that much work? I can just show up, do my 6 hours of an evening shift and go home, and that's it. I don't want to worry about getting paid more. I don't want to worry about trying to manage other people, but they're not challenging themselves. So for now, this week, sometime, have that discussion with your kids. You guys choose it. If it's something physical, if it's something mental, something at work, something at school, whatever it is, have that discussion about challenging your kids to do something.